The world is going to hell. Y'all are going to hell. So if y'all don't know, Lil Tay has created an OF account. And this is very disturbing because we all, if you've been on the internet for a long time, y'all have heard of Lil Tay. You know who Lil Tay is. If you don't remember who Lil Tay is, let me refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane and look at some of these clips.
Who's got a tougher security, your security team or Danielle Bergoldi's?
You don't need to ask dumbass questions. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Why your mama make you so ugly? I'm a Harvard dropout.
What city is Harvard in?
I kind of forgot because I haven't been there in a long time. Lil Tay be closing $1 million deals.
Really?
Why are you asking, bro?
Well,
You behind on your rent?
I am actually.
I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much.
I don't think a lot of people are believing that you're making millions of dollars at 9.
If they don't believe that, then I don't really care. Broke ass haters, y'all ain't doing it like Lil Tay. This is why all y'all fucking haters hate me, bitch. This shit cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license, but I still drive this sports car. When I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta and I was broke as hell. But one day I woke up, I said to myself, I ain't gonna be broke no more. So I got up and I started working hard, moving bricks, and now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view, and I be holding your mama's rank.
So y'all seen some of those clips while we went down memory lane of Lil Tay. So she has been exploited for years on the internet. And so Lil Tay turning 18 and creating an OF account, and the fact that she got $1 million in 3 hours, $1 million in 3 hours, shall I reiterate? It is a signal that we are in a world surrounded by a bunch of perverted old men. Because who's watching this content? She looks like a little girl. She is barely legal. And I know that for a lot of men, that is a turn on.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Lil Tay be popping.
And so I want to read to you guys what she posted on her X account. She posts, freshly 18. Please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shot at 12:01 a.m., 1 minute after she turned 18. Only available for 24 hours. Come see me in my birthday suit. So she is using PDF, if you get what I'm saying, to promote her OF account. And that's a problem. So this just reflects a deeply dark norm that a lot of these people, we already knew who Lil Tay was for the most part from seeing her online. So a lot of these people watched Lil Tay grew up. And so like it just makes me think about like a lot of the pop culture songs. Like what was that song? Cause she like her and I like her too. Something, it was Young Money. And so at the end, one of the rappers at the end of the song, I think it was Lil Twist or someone said, and tell Kylie Jenner something he basically waiting for Kylie Jenner to turn 18, and that's when he was gonna holler at Kylie Jenner. So like this type of behavior has been normalized in pop culture because even outside of pop culture, this is the fantasy for a lot of nasty men. So we know Lil Tay's brand, right, when she was a little girl, her brand, she was kind of marketed as being fast or grown and just kind of like out there and provocative. Like just how she came off like bragging about having all this money and just hanging with all these different people, all these adults or these older teenagers or young adults when she was just still a minor herself. So
youngest flex of the century, and I'm only 9 years old. What are y'all doing with your lives? Y'all
as a young child as being grown and provocative. So like it seems like there has been like we know there was some exploitation, and now here we are down the pipeline to sexual exploitation of Lil Tay. But the thing about it is, even if Lil Tay is now in control of who she portrays herself to be on the internet, she's still feeding into this machine that thrives on the innocence to sex symbol pipeline. Because if y'all like Bella Thorne, who was a Disney star, we know she broke the internet when she turned 18 and joined OF. Then we have Bad Baby, who broke the internet when she turned 18 and joined OF. So a lot of the girlies, when they hit fresh 18 and join OF, a lot of these men in secret PDF files go crazy. And so I'm starting to believe that although there can be some sense of agency that OF can give these young women, it is also a playing ground or a marketplace for predators. That's just what that is. It is a marketplace for predators as well. And so the thing with Lil Tay, she has always given like shock value, right? When it came to the type of content that she would put out there. And so whenever you always giving out, when you have fame and attention and then that shock value that you add to all of that, her sexual debut becomes just another business move in the world of Lil Tay. And so OF and Lil Tay doing this, right, can set off an alarm or set off some sort of impact or normalizes the idea that your body is your brand. So the thought of Lil Tay doing what she's doing as soon as she turns 18 can normalize the idea that your body is your brand. Meaning these young girls who can look at the Bella Thornes and the other girls who started an OnlyFans or an OF account and be like, hey, you know, they're making millions of dollars within hours. I want to do the same thing when I turn 18. So like the big picture to all of this, right, and the alarming concern from like me seeing a pattern of like these girls when they turn 18 creating an OF, it can essentially push young girls to see that their sexuality can be considered as a valuable asset. Nothing more, nothing less. Not your brain, but your body is what you have to offer. So it's just very alarming to see this happening and to see this with Lil Tay. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. But the people are subscribing. What can we do? This is the world that we live in. You know, and there's a whole slew of issues when it comes to people who watch porn, especially men, the addictions that it can develop, the sexual parasocial relationships that, and I'm just focusing on the men, because we mainly hear about men watching this type of content or getting addicted to this type of content or it harmfully affecting men's brain, right? But just can develop these sexual parasocial relationships with these women and young girls, or young women rather, that you see online. And so yes, it's illegal. I mean, it's legal, right? But it's barely legal. And I think that is the thing, that is the kink that a lot of these people get out of this type of content. And so, I mean, it's done. She's doing it. She's playing into it because she knows, right? And at this point, it could be just Lil Tay doing this on her own. Maybe this is all she knows. Maybe clearly this is what she planned. I am having so many technical issues. I don't know where I left off, so I'm just gonna end it here. I could barely save the footage that I did film. So I will just say that there is a bigger issue at hand in regards to what's going on with Lil Tay, because time and time again we have seen these young girls turn 18 and make millions and millions of dollars on their OF page. And so there is a problem with men developing sexual parasocial relationships with these young girls online. That is a whole slew of issues within itself. But anyways, you guys, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this topic about Lil Tay joining OF and making millions of dollars. As crazy as that seems, as alarming as that seems, right? We are in America. It's barely legal, but it's legal nonetheless. And let me know what you guys' thoughts are, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.